Hey there, Aries Sun. How are you? This is a reading for Aries Sun signs for the year 2019. What I'm asking here is your higher self's guidance for Aries Sun. And the form your higher self's guidance will take is the form of a spirit animal and its accompanying message, right? The embodiment of its message for 2019. This is where, in those moments where when all else fails, this is the message that you will come back to. This is the message that will guide you and anchor you into what's for your highest good. Okay? Um, that's my intention here. So, like the video, save it somewhere, and come back to it in those moments. Okay? Also, if you stay up until the end of your message, I have a bit of an announcement, which is a big deal for me. It's quite vulnerable, but if you're down for the cause, I invite you to stay and listen. And yeah, but let's get to your message first. May I please have the spirit animal that Aries Sun's higher self will use to guide Aries Sun throughout having a highly, the highest experience of 2019 that Aries Sun can have. Thank you. For Aries Sun, please. Come on. Alright. So this did some flips, but we will take it. Okay, so we have animals. Here. I don't know how to make this work for me. Oh, I didn't even show you. We have Spider Spirit, make your dreams real, come through, and Turkey Spirit, 56 and 61, give with gratitude and grace. I will go ahead and zoom you in so that you can see the bottom of the deck. You have Hawk Spirit and Protection. Okay. And then in case, let's go ahead and get into it. Let's read Spider Spirit first. Let's look at Spider Spirit. Make your dreams real, Aries. Weaving your dreams into the fabric of life begins with a single thread of intention. And then Spirit joins you as your co-weaving partner. Take but a single step to make your dream a reality, Aries, and Spirit will take 10 toward you. For the universe is designed to support your dream weaving. Spider Spirit arrives when you need reminding of the awesome power of co-creation with Spirit. Ideas and resources will begin to appear as if by magic as you begin to bring your dreams from the realm of intention into the world of senses where they take form. The action you need to take is to be clear about your intentions and then act as if you have become the one that lives the life you desire. The web of creation has an uncanny way of coming together to weave the beautiful pattern you set in motion. Another message of Spider Spirit is about any creative project you may be considering: writing, painting, music, journaling, gardening, etc. Now is a time when inspiration wants to be channeled through you as something creative, even artistic and tangible. Creative projects are successful now if you are so inclined. Let yourself be open to abundance. Turkey Spirit in Protection. Are you giving in order to receive in kind? Keeping tally of how much you have given and what is owed you? This is not the way to experience abundance. When Turkey Spirit is in protection position, It is a reminder to let go of any perception of scarcity or fear that if you give too much, you will not have enough for yourself. Use your spiritual practices to reconnect with spirit, Aries, and remember how it feels to embody abundance. And you will give as much as is needed right now. Know that whatever you need to fill your stores is coming to you right now. Love, prosperity, knowledge, and assistance from your allies who are everywhere and want you to be abundance and want you to be the abundance you seek. Turkey Spirit is here to tell you that everything evens out when you are aligned with the law of abundance as Spirit wants you to be. Abundance is yours, Aries. Aries, y'all finna be popping off this year. Okay. Okay. Come through. I'm happy to hear this message because I have a very important Aries sun in my life. And we've been talking about how 2019 is going to be a big year. And I love it because this shows it's going to be a big year. But sometimes we do think that when we get to certain level of wealth, certain level of having certain things, that we we won't have enough for ourselves, or that we more so that we have to give so much to people. That's a thing. It's a real thing where you stop yourself from succeeding as much as you would like, or as much as is your birthright, Aries sun, that because you stop yourself from succeeding because you're afraid of the demands of the success, aka you're afraid of the people who are going to be thinking you have money, afraid of the people who are going to be thinking you have everything together, afraid of everybody thinking certain things about you and therefore taking advantage of you, therefore having the green eyes towards you. That's the jealousy, the envies, and the hatred, the pokings. And so you either act from a sense of hiding, where you hide what you have, and therefore you are exuding and experiencing your own lack mentality, even though you may have it or may not have it as much as you would like to have it, or you don't know how to say no, or don't know how to not give, or you're not giving to, like, you're not giving also what you do have, or how do I explain that? There's a hoardation, and then there's a simultaneously a giving too much Asian, which which adds to the hoardation. Does that make sense? It's like a self-fulfilling prophecy. That's what I mean to say. Thanks for that. However, know that lack is not going to be lack is not your birthright this year, in any sense of the world. In any, this seems really career focused. This seems really wealth focused. So for those areas who are about their business, come through. But if this is hitting on any other wavelengths as well, in terms of love or family or whatever, this, I feel like, I don't want to say expansion necessarily, but it seems like you are the magician. You get to create what it is that you'll be creating, and what you're creating is coming towards you. You take 10 steps towards what you want, and the universe takes 10 steps towards that as well. So, which is nice when you're working towards what it is that you want, but when we're not working towards what it is that we want, that sucks. There's a co-creative power here with spirit, but I feel like really overall, you are being supported in the thing that you feel you will be lacking in. You are being supported in the scarcity mindset that you may not even know that you have. Okay? Um, don't be afraid to make those moves, those money moves. Don't be afraid to make those romantic moves. Don't be afraid to make action towards what you want, your wildest dreams. Just be discerning also of whether or not that action does in fact align with what it is that you're going for. So in romance, if you are finding yourself that you are giving in order to receive, check that before you wreck yourself. Okay? But also maybe giving to a situation that you don't get anything from as well. You can give, and I suppose you can't actually expect to receive, so long as there's some sort of communication or reciprocation that you're giving to someone or something that is also exchanging an equal gift to you. An equal gift that makes sense to you in that moment. And once that gift no longer makes sense, then your relationship then can form and change. Work with this person, if it's work or romance or whatever, work with this person and co-create with them how you want the next steps to be. If they're unwilling to co-create with you, then I mean that's not in your highest good, is it? It's not what you're wanting for yourself unless, excuse me, that is what you're wanting for yourself. So course correct as you go along and work with the people who are around you and work with the resources that are coming your way. Because it looks like you're going to have a poppin' year. It's just the thing that's going to be holding back maybe those sort of limiting beliefs that you don't know you have or that you do know you have. Lack and scarcity, we say this so often that we think, oh, okay, it's just cliche, but those things are really real. The fear of responsibility, the fear of having to give or fend for your family when you have so much money, you know, so much money. um, or even when you start making a little bit of money, people start thinking you have money, so then they start, acting up. There's a way for you to navigate those spaces. So just be aware of that. Don't let that be the thing that holds you back from sharing with people in your world or from even having them help you co-create. Not everybody is your enemy. Um, not everybody's your enemy. Now is the time when inspiration wants to be channeled through you as something creative, even artistic and tangible. Creative projects are going to be successful for you this year, Aries, if you are so inclined. Let yourself be open to abundance, and abundance is yours. I believe that. Um, in the beginning, I was telling you that there's something that I wanted to tell you. I have, for some of you know, I have a membership. It's a paid membership. It's a monthly paid membership. There are 3 tiers: an Alumet level, a Lumiere level, and a Phoenix level. I have recently, well, actually, it's always been there. It just was never opened. They've recently opened up a free level. It's a community level of the membership. The membership is about sovereignty, stepping into your sovereignty and having sort of this communal support. It's a way for me to go deeper into certain readings that I don't quite do on the channel or that I want to just be free with and speak to a smaller group of people, and hopefully it resonates even deeper when they need it. I've opened a free level. It's called the Canary level. If you go to the link in the description box, you can go ahead and sign up and make your own account on the membership, and you will be given access to the Canary level. In the Canary level, there will be, as you know, sometimes I do post longer readings on the channel. I want to be able to post longer readings and feel free enough to go as deep as I want to, and I want to be able to do that in the safety of the membership. For people who are really into that type of thing and who want to be involved in that sort of way. So that's where some of those readings will be going. They're still general and free, but it just allows me to feel safer. It's about me. But if you want access to those extendeds, you can go there. Of the sort of the longer pieces. I also want to be doing other things, but we'll see how that falls. But if you're interested, you don't have to. You can always sign up in the join us over in the description box. There's a link there. What else you find in the Canary? Something extremely vulnerable for me, which is my journal. I write every so often about some things that are going on in my world and leave it open for us all to discuss, because I talk about you on here. I rarely, well, I don't rarely, but you rarely hear what's going on in my world and how it relates and blah, blah, blah. So I opened up my journal there as well, which I feel like I may regret someday, but anyway. There's that, and then there's also some other stuff that will be hopping up in the Canary. So it's just a little community for people to connect with one another and um, me. And I'm hoping to do a lot more within the membership this year, because I really want it to be about community. So if you're interested, the link is in the description box. If you do decide to join the Canary level, the free one, come through. I would love to have you. If you decide to join one of the paid tiers, they are monthly and they have their own special perks. There's special stuff that goes on in there that isn't available to anybody else but them. So if you're open to that, come through. If not, I will see you next time. Bye, Aries Sun. Bye. Have an amazing, prosperous year. Mwah. Keep your light on.